Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is James and you're watching Wonderful World. And if you follow the channel, then you saw that my eastern garter snake Carol recently gave birth to a litter of babies. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link to it in the corner. For her first time, Carol really did a good job, and it was so amazing to watch these beautiful babies being born. So in today's video, I'll give you an update on how the babies are doing. In that previous video, I said there were 13 babies, but after doing a more careful head count, we discovered that there's actually 14 of them. Taking care of a single, well-established baby snake is nothing new for me, but caring for 14 newborns at the same time is definitely uncharted territory. I was a little bit nervous about it at first. But they're a week old now, and every one of them is looking great, so I'm feeling a lot more confident about it. To start off with, I set them up in a very simple way. A 20-gallon tall tank with paper towel for substrate, several pieces of bark for hides, a water bowl, and a humid hide. For heat, they have a 50-watt deep heat projector that's keeping the warm end at 85 degrees and the cool end at the low 70s. They've all made good use of the humid hide and have cleaned up their first sheds very well. And even though a few of them are smaller than the others, I'm really happy that all of them seem to be very active and healthy. They're so tiny and so adorable. Feeding 14 babies at the same time is a little bit challenging. At this stage of life, they're very easily scared, and garter snakes in general are known for being a little bit spastic anyway. Most of my attempts to hand feed them just resulted in scaring them, and I don't want to be stressing them out. So I found it much more successful to leave a plate of food in the enclosure and let them come to it as they will. I've fed them a mix of minced tilapia fish and earthworms. And even though I haven't been hand feeding them, I've had to watch them closely because, as you can see here, typical of garter snakes, they will fight over their food. But it seems like everyone is eating fine, and so far none of them have eaten each other. After giving them a week, I split them up into 2 separate tanks with 7 of them in each. They're a little skittish, as you would expect any baby snake to be, but what surprised me the most about them is that if I lay my hand down in front of them, they're curious enough about it to just crawl right into my hand. So taking them out of the enclosure hasn't been difficult at all. I'll be holding back 2 or 3 of them, but as soon as they're well established, I will be selling them. So if you would like one or more of them, send me a message and I'll put you on the list. You can find my email address on the About page of the channel. That will probably be in another 10 or 12 weeks, depending on how they're doing. They're still very young, but hopefully they'll all continue to do as well as they have starting out. So that's all I have for today. I appreciate you watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.